called Savior. Have you heard of his perfect love? Have you heard of the one in heaven? Have you heard how he gave his son? 'Cause I have found this love, I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. I believe in the one called Savior. I believe he's the risen one. I believe that I'll live forever. I believe that my King will come. 'Cause I have found this love, I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. 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 Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. You will always be. When I wake up, I know that you are with me every step of the way. You're strong enough to handle any fear that I face. Even things that scare me, 'cause they seem too big. Even all the hard things that make me wanna quit. You're bigger than it all, and you're in charge of it. And I don't feel so worried when I look to you, Jesus. Your love is unforgettable. Your strength is undeniable. With you, nothing is impossible. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. When I look at how great you are, your kindness helps me believe that you are good, and with you I can do anything. Even things that scare me, 'cause they seem too big. Even all the hard things that make me wanna quit. You're bigger than it all, and you're in charge of it. And I don't feel so worried when I look to you, Jesus. Your love is unforgettable. Your strength is undeniable. With you, nothing is impossible. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. Your love is unforgettable. Your strength is undeniable. With you, nothing is impossible. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave. You are the reason, you are the reason I'm brave.
Hey, I'm Gabriel,
And I'm Johnny.
and this is
SOMOSkids.
We got a lot of things planned for you today. We got a good story.
Yeah.
We got good vibes.
Good.
And Johnny said he was going to show me something that he really likes. So we'll see it.
I got some awesome books here
Books?
that I finished reading and I think I really like. So, The Hobbit, classic.
Oh, The Hobbit.
One of my favorites.
Oh.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh.
Good book. Great movie.
Great movie.
Fun. It's awesome.
Great 3 movies.
And then I think my favorite.
Your favorite one.
Rook. Look at that Rook. It's about this guy.
Wow. That sure is a book.
Yeah, it is.
Does it have words in it?
Yeah, like a lot. There's a lot of words in it. There's a lot more than the other books.
Wow.
Look how big it is.
Let me see
Great.
that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Johnny. I don't really like this book.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's okay. You know, we can like different things.
No, but I really don't like this book.
What do you mean?
I don't think you got good choices in books.
I mean, but you like these two.
But,
Or do you like?
I mean, but even then, this book, I think, just those are good, but this one just wastes all the other good choices down.
I mean, okay.
And what does Rook even mean? What is?
We can do the SOMOSkids. It's fine. We can just do SOMOSkids. We need to get to our SOMOSkids values.
Listening ears, I will listen twice as much as I speak. Listening ears, I will listen twice as much as I speak. Kind mouth, I will use kind words to honor others and speak life. Kind mouth, I will use kind words to honor others and speak life.
Humble hearts, I will think others before myself. Humble hearts, I will think for others before myself.
Helping hands, I will use my hands to helping and sharing. Helping hands, I will use my hands to help and sharing.
Positive attitude, I will always choose joy. Again, positive attitude, I will always choose joy.
Man, that was some great SOMOSkids values. Everyone's choices there was great. It was amazing. And what's wrong, Johnny?
Nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Great values. Good job, guys. Story time. You ready for the story?
I'm ready for a story.
Cool. So, we learned last week about this guy, James.
James.
Teaching people, really good teacher, smart, wise, teaching people about Jesus, right? So this week, he was talking about how small things can control big things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like an elephant is afraid of a mouse. Right?
Kind of, a little bit, yeah. But more specifically, he was talking about the tongue.
Oh.
Yeah, the tongue.
They're telling me.
The tongue.
They're telling me that my tongue is my brain?
It's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it, but I don't know what you're saying.
Well, no. He gave the example of how when you ride a horse, you see when you ride a horse, you got the reins, but those are connected to this piece of metal in the horse's mouth that helps you control, turn, and steer the horse. Yeah.
Why did you have my tongue out?
You could probably just put it back.
It's stuck.
Oh, okay. Well, he also he gave the example of Did you just swallow it? Oh, okay. Panicked me there for a second, man. He also gave the example of a ship at the back of a boat. You know, think of like an old school pirate boat.
Oh, so like the rudder.
Yeah. So when you look at a ship, you think they're turning that wheel, right?
Yeah.
But there's no wheels on the bottom like a car that turns. So how does the ship steer?
Oh.
And the back of the ship, there's this little piece of wood that actually moves when you turn that wheel. And based on that, where it's positioned, you'll turn.
Oh, okay. So like when you flip a switch, right, and it turns on the lights.
A little more complex than that, but kind of it's the general idea. Like,
Okay.
you turn it, and the rudder turns, and the ship steers. So
Okay.
think of the little rudder in the back is kind of like the wheels on your car. You turn your steering wheel, the wheels turn.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
And he was talking about these things because that piece of metal is small compared to the horse. And that little rudder in the back of the ship is small compared to that huge ship.
You're right.
But they have the biggest impact on where it goes.
Oh, well, why so small?
Because they determine the direction.
Ah, okay.
And he compared it to our tongues. They're so small compared to all this. Tongues are so small compared to the rest of us.
They're so small.
Yeah, but sometimes the way
It's about that long. It's so
there
small
you go.
compared to my body.
Yeah, it is. But sometimes the way we speak to others, to ourselves, determines the way we think and how we treat other people, the way we live. Like what we say has a pretty big impact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so like if I told somebody have a great morning, right?
Yeah, you could make them have a great day. That could change the course of their day. It could even make your day feel a lot better because you feel good when you do nice things, you know?
Yeah.
Or if maybe you looked in the mirror one day and you said, I don't like the way I look, you probably not feel very good about yourself. And maybe that would keep going because of the way you said that. So our tongue has a lot of power. And he gave the example also of how hard it is to control it. He compared that we've tamed a bunch of wild animals. We've tamed lions, you see them in the circles, tigers,
and bears. Oh my.
bears, and all these other things. We've tamed them all, right? But we have such a hard time controlling what we say. And that was his main point.
You know, that's true, actually. Somebody told me that my shirt didn't look nice today on the way here.
And it probably didn't make you feel very good.
No, I feel pretty bummed about it. I like this shirt.
Yeah, and it's crazy because he says, with the same tongue, with the same mouth, we say that I love you, Jesus, and all these nice things. But then in the very next sentence, we can say something mean like, oh, I don't like that shirt, or like, you know, when you say someone's taste in books isn't that great.
Or if they say your shirt doesn't look good.
That
or
too.
or
Yeah.
or if you didn't clean your car this morning. Why does your car smell like onions? Or what's it called? The food. Why'd you burn the food? Or
Yeah.
Or why'd you pick this movie? It's boring. Or I'm on a roll here. Or
Doing great.
or why didn't you wash your clothes? Or come on, give me some more, Johnny. Give me some more. Come on.
Well, it kind of, you know, we can just get right into the big idea here.
Yeah. So what's the big idea, Johnny? While I think of some more
It's
things.
that I can be wise by choosing my words carefully.
Okay, so I can be wise by choosing my words carefully. Man, I don't know where you come up with this stuff, man, but that's not very good. Oh. Man, how did I not see it? Why didn't I see it sooner? Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Like, after that guy told me my shirt didn't look nice, I just wanted to take it out on other people, man. It's just that I like this shirt.
Yeah.
I was like,
I like this shirt too.
I went to the store and I was like, that's a nice looking shirt.
It's great.
And I shouldn't have said that about your book choices. I bet Rook is an amazing book.
It is. And I forgive you. It's okay. I think sometimes we let other people's words affect us, which is why we have to be even more careful about choosing our words, because we know how it feels. And that's, like we said, that's the big idea. So we can be wise by choosing our words very carefully. And we keep learning about being wise this month, just like our memory verse is teaching us.
Just like I remember yours. Which is Ephesians 5:15. Be very careful how you live. Do not live like people who are unwise, but live like people who are wise.
Exactly. Just like we're learning from the wise James this month, and we're learning to be more wise. We've learned how to be wise by not always picking sides on silly arguments, and we just learned how to be wise on choosing our words carefully so that we make other people feel good. So just like that memory verse says, which is in Ephesians 5:15, be very careful how you live. Do not live like people who are unwise. Live like people who are wise.
That was great.
That was
That's
awesome.
great. Now it's time to get to those prayers. Close your eyes, bow your heads, and let's just pray. Jesus, thank you for giving me the wisdom to choose my words correctly, Lord, to be kinder to other people and to mind what I say. I know that if someone is mean to me, I don't have to be mean to other people that day or at all. And help me to always choose my words correctly. In your name I pray, amen.
And
You know what? That was a great lesson. I learned a
awesome.
lot. You know what, Johnny?
yes.
Can I borrow Rook to read?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, this already feels like a good read. Well, see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go.